Well, one of the most well-respected careers in the military is that of a nurse. They provide care and comfort to those in need and make a difference in the lives of those they serve.
In Veterans Voices, Don Dare, himself a veteran, tells the story of an Army nurse who started her career a little later in life.
This is the uniform you wore when you got home from Iraq?
It is, yes. I'm proud of it.
Leanne Adams began her 24-year career in the U.S. Army in an unusual manner. When commissioned to first lieutenant, she was a mom with 2 kids.
Having had a family and children, I waited until I was 36 years old and went to a recruiting station and said I want to join.
Leanne joined the nursing corps, having been a civilian nurse for 16 years.
And I'm running 2-mile runs. I am climbing over 10-foot tall wooden pillars. And I was definitely one of the older people in the class.
I would say so. As she rose through the ranks, she served as an obstetrics and operating room nurse, but she had a bigger goal.
I had dreams of going to anesthesia school and becoming a nurse anesthetist.
The Army told her fulfilling that dream would take 3 years, but Leanne was at the right place at the right time.
After a lot of talk and several generals' approvals, they were in need, so they let me go to University of Texas for my nurse anesthetist degree.
It would be in Iraq that Colonel Adams' skills were put to the test. Her first tour of duty, the hospital at Balad Air Force Base. What was it like to take care of those men in Iraq?
It was amazing. Many didn't make it. I still have nightmares about many of them. Their bodies received injuries that you just couldn't imagine. And some lived through and some didn't.
Both of Colonel Adams' sons joined the Army. She even got to be with one of them while on duty. Then a second tour in Iraq, the remote contingency operating station, Gary Owen.
I was there. I saved lives. I hang on to that many people lived because I was there.
Once back from Iraq, she served in Kosovo, then at several U.S. Army bases. Colonel Adams retired in 2013, but then assumed new volunteer duties. She joined the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars, and AMVETS, a service organization. Just recently, she received the Silver Bayonet Award as Tennessee's AMVET of the Year.
Although I do still have memories and some issues, which who doesn't? I have it far better off than a lot do. And I think that we should serve our veterans. And yes, I am one, but I am able to give to others. And that's what I want to do.
Leanne Adams, retired U.S. Army nurse anesthetist. Don Dare, 6 on your side.
What an amazing woman. And we thank her for her service. If you know a veteran who could be recognized, send Don an email at ddare@wate.com or give him a call. Here's his number, 865-633-6923.